I'm now going to open Premiere, tell you about the workspaces, show you how to create a new sequence and a new bin, and then import some files. So if you've used Post Haste, you can go to the Finder, navigate to the media drive, your project, to the project folder, and you can just double click the Premiere Pro project. If you haven't done this, you can just load Premiere from the dock. So this is the Premiere interface. It can be set up a number of different ways. The Workspace shortcuts are at the top, and you can flick through them depending on what you want to do. A good starting point is the editing workspace. In the top left corner, you've got the source viewer. In the top right viewer is the sequence or your edit. The bottom left is the project window with all your bins, and you can select more windows to view here by clicking the double arrow. Here's the toolbar. Then you've got your timeline where you cut your sequence, and your audio levels on the right hand side there down the bottom. So you'll see that your project window has already been populated with a number of bins, and this will only be the case if you used Post Haste. If you open up the sequence, you'll notice there's already a sequence there, and we can rename the sequence by clicking on it. And I suggest you give it a name, for instance, the project name, the edit number, and then the date. If you want to create a new sequence, you can just click on the sequence there and go File, New Sequence, and it'll ask you the name of the sequence, and you can also change presets. And if I just click OK, you'll see it appears there. To delete it, you click on it and press delete. To create a new bin, you click on wherever you want to create the new bin and go File, New Bin. And I'll call this one Old. And then I can put my sequence in there if I no longer need it. And then close it down. Next, I'm going to import some clips. So I'm going to double click on my clips bin. It loads up. I'm going to right click on it and go import, or you can just double click on it and it brings up the import window. Navigate to the media drive, to my project, to the media folder, to the clips folder, and highlight the clips that I want to import. They'll now import in. If you want to import a card, you can do it exactly the same way and just navigate to the card and click import. Now I've got my clips. I can shut down this bin if I want to, and they also appear in the project window. If I double click one of the clips, it will appear in the viewer here. To bring the clip into the timeline, you can just grab the image and drag and drop it into the timeline. If you just want to bring the video, you can drag and drop the video itself. Or if you just want to bring the audio, you can drag and drop the audio itself by clicking on the icon below the image.